During the planning of this wedding, it'll come as no surprise to anyone that I've cried quite a lot. It doesn't take much to set me off at the best of times, but especially in the last few weeks, I've cried at a lot of ridiculous things. I cried at Robel hoovering the stairs on yesterday morning. I cried looking at our messy drawer in our flat because I suddenly just realised that it's our messy drawer and I get to share this messy drawer with the person I love most in the whole world. Robel, I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. For more messy drawers full of our little things, for more wee coffees in the morning that come with a little forehead kiss, for more mornings when you wrap me up in blankets so I'm nice and cozy before you go to work early, and for all the little everyday things that make up a life. It's a life that I share with you, and I love it. My husband.
Oh, you look lovely. I won't spoil your makeup. Look at you. Yes.
I'm not crying.
No, please don't. You look lovely.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
I'd like to welcome you all to the beautiful chapel here in George Heriot's School. A wonderful setting for a very special day that will forever be one of the most important in the lives of Ailsa and Robel. We're surrounded by their family and friends as they enter this new and exciting chapter in their lives together. You have all provided the love, friendship and support that means so much to them, and now they want to share this most meaningful of days with all of you. Now, like so many modern relationships, this one began online back in November of 2020. By the time they finally met in person, Ailsa already knew that she was in love with Robel. As she waited to meet him for their very first official date, she wondered if he was going to be as handsome as he was in all of his photos. And of course, he absolutely was. I asked the couple when they knew that this was different. For Ailsa, that happened when Robel asked her to be his girlfriend. Apparently, she couldn't say yes fast enough. And 3 years later, during the proposal, she could barely get the yes out because she was overcome with emotion. For Robel, he knew that Ailsa was the one as he travelled home from their first date. He thought to himself, if I ever get the chance to see this girl again, then it's a commitment for life. So, what about the proposal? Well, that happened in June of last year. When Ailsa's parents were through helping them with packing for moving into their new home, Robel took the opportunity to ask them for permission to propose to Ailsa. And after they said yes, Robel went out and purchased the ring and hid it away so that he could propose on their forthcoming trip to Paris. Just after moving in, a burst pipe badly flooded their new flat. So they had to get all of their belongings out to the flat and move into a hotel whilst the flooding damage was repaired. Ailsa inadvertently found a certificate for the diamond and the engagement ring when she was checking Robel's backpack. When Robel came back into the room, he guessed that Ailsa had found something she shouldn't have. And all she whispered was a little, "You know I'll say yes." The next day, they flew to Paris for Ailsa's birthday. And then in front of the Pantheon, Robel asked Ailsa to marry him. And for Ailsa, it was the easiest yes of her life. It's a pleasure to declare that you, Ailsa, and you, Robel, are now married, and I pronounce you husband and wife.
would first like to begin by congratulating both Mr. and Mrs. Dent. Congratulations, Rob, for today you've committed a lifetime with someone who is kind, caring, and whose vibrant personality lights up every room she is in. And when I seen you together, I could just see the connection. There was a spark. I just knew this was going to be something special. Rob takes this moment and he looks down and he picks his head back up again and he was like, I'm going to marry her. And he said it with such seriousness, I was like, I believe you.
It's surreal to think that today is our wedding day, and I'm still getting used to it. Welcome to the Dent family. It's strange to imagine my life without you because everything makes so much more sense now. Every day, no matter how it's been, I know I get to come home to you unless you're burning the dinner. You're always at the door with a smile in your PJs. You remind me daily that it's all about the small things that matters the most. Family, friends, kindness, and cats. You are my soulmate, and life is just so much better with you. And we've got a lot of happiness coming for us, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
I met my darling Robel in 2020, and I knew from day one that I was a done deal. I felt hard for this handsome boy, and lucky for me, he seemed to fall for me too. There could never be enough time or enough words in the world for me to perfectly encapsulate all that you mean to me. Seeing your wee face at the end of the aisle today was something I knew was inevitable from the first day I met you. Everything has just been so easy. There have been tough times, some of the toughest times that anybody could go through. But it's never been tough between us. It's always been so easy with you. And every night when I fall asleep, you look at me and say, meet back here, same place tomorrow morning. And I know now that you'll be saying that to me every night for the rest of our lives.